Hey everyone, this is Ryan May, and this is the first of a series of comedy writing exercise that I am looking to put on. Um, this is going to be where I'm um, taking other techniques that people use for writing comedy material and just trying it out and see what luck I have with it. So, um, there's everybody's got a different style, a different way they do it. And so I'm just going to try to make videos of as many as I can and um, try to make these videos and see what jokes I can come up with. So um, today we are doing my friend Tyson Cox. He's a comedian here in Indianapolis. Recently shared a video on his um, Facebook page about writing technique that he does, where he'll go to Wikipedia, he'll click on a random page, and then he will get a topic to write from. And the topic he came up with, it was a Canadian badminton player, and so he just kind of started writing things that came out of those words: Canadian Canadian badminton player. So he was writing about jokes about Canadians, jokes about badminton. Um, it was a good exercise. So I'm going to adopt that Wikipedia concept, but what I'm going to do is we're going to take a look at dates, and today being June 6th. So I'm going to throw this into, we're going to see if this still records while I have this minimized. Um, let's see here. I want to bring this back up. Is it still recording? It's still recording. Awesome. So um, I have no way to screen record this right now. So, June 6th. So, there's a lot of events, birth dates, holidays, and observations that you can go with. So, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this. And so, we'll start with events where they have pre 1901, which I know you're going to get a lot from that. But let's see here. Um, the Battle of Novara and the Italian War, Swiss troops defeated the French under Louis de la Tremouille, forcing them to abandon Milan. Duke Mermisolano, Sforza, Sforza is restored. Let's see here. Um, the Battle of Stony Creek, considered the critical turning point in the War of 1812. Force 700 under John Vincent defeats the. What else we got here? The June Rebellion in Paris is put down by the National Guard. So that's my to see here. June 6th Rebellion. Try to make a note of that for now. French National Guard. All right, and then um, the Great Seattle Flood destroys all of downtown Seattle. The Chicago L in 1892. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Um, Elevator rail system begins operation. And then the 1894 Governor Davis H. Whale orders the Colorado State Militia to protect and support the miners engaged in the Cripple Creek miners' strike. So, we'll make a note of that. So then, other notes we have. The eruption of Novarota in Alaska begins, largest volcanic eruption of the 20th century. Um, let's see what else we got here. Um, so we got any notable births. So Nathan Hale, John Trumbull. Really see if there's anything that sticks out here. Right now, I'm not seeing a whole lot, but it goes back to 1800. So we're going to experiment with this. Um, the nice thing about this, and you can't see what I'm doing here, but there's a lot of names, and it kind of gives a little synopsis. So, like, it says In 1901 to 1903, Jan or Jan Schroeder, English author, poet, and hymn writer who created the character Miss Minerva, was born. Um, so you get little snippets on these. So there is a bunch of nuggets here. Um, Still looking for something that really sticks out. Haha, Robert England, Freddy Krueger. That's a good one. Let's see here. Oh, Bjorn Borg. So Bjorn was Bjorn on June 6th. So Bjorn Borg, we got him written down. Then we go into deaths. And Patrick Henry, William Grancho, Robert Stevens. Now the thing, about when writing this stuff, you're gonna get a lot of obscure um, references on there. So some of the stuff might be worth pursuing, but you risk alienating your audience if you don't know what you're doing here. So Robert F. Kennedy, that's a good one. And um, Jack Haley, Ed Bancroft, Viktor Korchnoi, Russian Grandmaster. That's can never become world champion. So, and then we have holidays. So, Saint Christian Christian feast days. Hmm, make a note of that. And then D-Day, which um, I'm not going to get a lot of jokes about that, but um, see, in Taiwan it's Engineers Day, and Korean Children's Union Foundation Day in North Korea. Um, that's that seems like Children's Union. National Day of Sweden, the National Huntington's Disease Awareness Day, Queensland's Day, and the UN Russian Language Day. So, bring you guys back up here. So, um, let's take a look at some of these. So, the first one that really stood out to me was the one that really stood out to me that instantly had a joke there was the Christian feast day, and the joke that I think writes itself there is that it's no longer recognized as Christian feast day; it is recognized as National Potluck Dinner Day. It's a national day where everybody brings green bean casserole and ambrosia salad, and leaves it out in the sun, and everybody gets sick. Um, Robert England's birthday. Obviously, I think we have a spin on that. That's to celebrate every year because his character Freddy Krueger, um, if you haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street, he um, becomes a dreamland boogeyman that terrorizes teens while they're sleeping because he was burned to death. So he has a lot of burn scars over his face. So I think the joke there is Robert England was born on this day in 1945, and every year they celebrate by having a cookout. It's a great joke. No, but I think there's some rewarding there. Um, and let's see here. What else we got here? My writing's so bad I can't really tell what I said, but it's neither here nor there. Now, the Korean Children's Union Day. I mean, all the oh man, all the um, 5-year-old children that got fed up with working in just unsafe conditions. They unionized, and together they said, "We will tolerate no more of this." And then Kim Jong Il had them all executed. Um, and that's not good delivery on my part, but I'm just writing right now, so it's um, and then there's the Cripple Creek, and I need to look more into that. That's something that maybe you can read into that. Um, you know, find some more jokes in there. So, I think this was a bad example, but I think maybe we'll explore this some more. Well, I tell you what, let us also do the exercise the way Tyson Cox did it. Let us go to Wikipedia and we'll do a random. All right, let's minimize us. Then we're going to go to Wikipedia and then we're going to go back and random page. The statue of Niels W. Gade is a statue of Danish composer Niels W. Gade located at Anlong in Copenhagen, Denmark. So he's a composer. He's located in Copenhagen. One consists of a bronze statue of Niels Gade standing on a granite pedestal which incorporated a long bench in its design. The Mayan measured. Let's see here. Composer Noel Gade died in 1890 after a few years. He made a private citizen began to work on the creation of a monument that would commemorate the composer at site. So I think this one needs us to go down the wormhole because we need to find more about Niles W. Gade. He's considered to be the most important Danish composer, Danish musician of his day. Well, what about Fjorden Strumpelbaum? Um, yeah, it always came to me. So he was born in Copenhagen. Um, so I know I'm doing a lot of reading. Let's see here. He was married to Emma Sophia Amalie Hartmann and daughter of John Peter Emilius Hartmann. He remarried, and after her death, he died in Copenhagen. I'm not getting a lot from this, but I'm tired. But I think we're going to call that a day today, and we are going to. Now we're back to 15-minute mark anyway, so we're going to try this technique again tomorrow, and figure out how we can maybe streamline this, maybe come up with learn how to cherry pick it. So I hope as we do this that you go to the dates with me, kind of look them up, and let me know what you think. All right, man. We will catch you later.